If you're having a panic attack right now, I'm here to help. I'm going to walk you through some exercises that may assist in calming your body and mind. The first thing I want you to do is bring your attention to your feet. Wherever your feet are right now, if you're sitting in a chair, feel your feet on the ground. If you're lying down or walking, just bring all of your attention to your feet. What do you feel? Are your feet in socks? Are they in shoes? Feel the fabric or feel the floor. Really notice what your feet can feel. Roll your foot a little bit on the ground right now. Notice that you can roll it, move your toes, and pay attention to how your feet are feeling. Now, while I continue to talk, I want you to give yourself a gentle self-hug. Stay with me. I'll explain later why we're doing this. Right now, the most important thing is to lower the physiological response you're experiencing. The self-hug can help with that. Notice what the fabric of your shirt feels like, or if your hands are on your skin, whether they feel cold, clammy, or warm. Just observe, with as little judgment as possible. If you're watching this because you're worried you might have a panic attack, these exercises can still be helpful. The key is to lower those physiological anxiety symptoms. Next, I'd like you to look around the room. Find 3 things that are blue. You can say the names out loud, say them in your head, or even type them in the comments. Just find 3 blue objects. Now, bring to mind your favorite color, or one of your favorites. Look around your surroundings and see if you can find a couple of objects in that color. Take a minute and really observe. For example, one of my favorite colors is a specific shade of green, and I can see in a fabric over there and in a card on my desk. If one exercise doesn't work for you, don't worry, just stay with me. Let's do another one. Keep your shoulders straight and gently turn your head to the left. Notice what you see. Then, turn your head to the right and observe again. This isn't about stretching, just gentle movement. Look up, then bring your eyes back to center. Then, gently look down, and again, return your gaze to center. If you have a glass of water nearby, take a sip with me. If not, just imagine what it feels like to drink when you're thirsty. That cool, refreshing feeling. That's what I want you to bring to mind. Now, focus on the sounds around you. One of them is my voice, but I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds. Try to listen for the sound that is the furthest away from you. Then, shift your attention to the sound that's closest to you. For me, the furthest sound is something happening down the road, and the closest sound is the air circulating in the room. These techniques, focusing on your senses, are proven to help lower physiological responses. Let's now turn to your sense of smell. You might not notice anything strongly, or you might be near something fragrant. If you have something that smells nice nearby, bring it to your nose. If not, just notice what's around. Come back to the self-hug. This time, if you'd like, follow me in a slow, calm, tapping motion with your hands. If you're an animal lover, bring to mind the feeling of petting your favorite animal. Close your eyes for a moment and really imagine that sensation. If animals aren't your thing, imagine being in a beautiful place, a garden, the beach, anywhere peaceful. Visualize it clearly and focus on the sensory experience. Now let's talk about breathing. Some people feel more anxious when focusing on their breath. If that's you, it's okay. Just listen for now. If your anxiety rises, feel free to rewind and redo one of the previous exercises that worked for you. Often, the advice people get during a panic attack is to take a deep breath. That's not always helpful. What we want instead is to breathe more slowly on the exhale. A long inhale followed by a quick exhale can actually make things worse. There is no wrong way to do this. Your body already knows how to breathe. If you're anxious, your breathing reflects that state, and that's okay. Rather than judging it, think of your breath like a nervous puppy you're trying to calm down. Here's a helpful breathing technique I recommend. Take your hand and trace your fingers. As you inhale, move your finger up. As you exhale, move it down. Let's do it together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going at your own rhythm. It doesn't need to match mine. The important part is to make it regular and, if possible, slower on the exhale. Slow it down a little more. Go up and down. Inhale, exhale. Try this a few more times and just notice if anything shifts for you. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just observe how you feel. One more breathing exercise before we wrap up. Hopefully, you're already feeling calmer. If so, please let me know in the comments. If you don't feel calm yet, go back and replay the parts that help most, or repeat the whole sequence. The most important thing when you're in the middle of a panic attack is to calm your body. Once your body is calmer, it becomes easier to work with your thoughts. To those watching in anticipation of a panic attack, if you're anxious that one might happen, the most important thing you can do now is practice these physical calming techniques. Then, begin to work more directly with your thoughts. That anticipation you're feeling, that what if, is actually anticipatory anxiety. You're anxious about something that hasn't happened, but that worry is enough to start the physiological panic cycle in your body. So again, if you're in the middle of panic, focus on calming your body. If you're feeling more stable now, stay with me a bit longer and I'll guide you on how to approach your thoughts.